Hi, I'm Jess, the Atomic Oracle, and I'm here with an intuitive message for my collective for the weekend of August 25th. Easing into retrograde hasn't been too terrible. Alright. Easing into retrograde with the Knight of Swords. During this Mercury retrograde season, we're going to want to cast our light upon any shadow we may have regarding our purpose, what we're meant to do, regarding action from the very base, a very core of ourselves, right? It doesn't have to be like some huge, like, moving across the country, or it doesn't have to be like that kind of action, big deal action. So, what I'm getting here is the little actions add up and make way for a big action that you don't even have to try for. You don't even have to try. All you have to do is take little steps every day to bring your light and your voice into the world, to communicate with others your essence, right? Your essence. And the essence you're trying to portray is one of a wizened leader, which is what you are. And with Temperance card, I feel like you shortchange yourself. You don't give yourself enough credit for what you have really accomplished in this life, like you're a badass. You have been through it. You've mastered what you were called to master, right? You weren't necessarily even seeking out the things that you were called to master. But in some way or another, you were drawn to them through family, through need for resources, through getting like a heartbreak, but not like a crazy, like weird relationship, like heartbreak. I'm getting soul, like a soul heartbreak. Like you really felt that, and I did too. Um, so yeah, Temperance out here is saying, don't give too much, or it's going to push you to the point where you need to take a step back. And the last thing we want to do here is lose momentum, because we're trying, page of wands in reverse, we're trying to get that new beginning, right? We're trying to do the big thing, remember? We're trying to do that big thing, but to do the big thing, we just got to take little steps, right? So with that comes our confidence from our mastery and our knowledge. And with Temperance leading into the Page of Wands, what I'm getting is fill your own cup. Fill your own cup before anybody else's. You're not selfish. You're not wrong. You're not any of the things that you think that they're going to think you are. Okay? Those things don't matter. The only thing that matters right now is taking care of yourself first, filling your own cup. Because you're on this sort of quest. And at first it was a side quest. It was like, oh, this is nice, you know? And now it's something that you realize that it's really got a lot to do with your core and your whole purpose. And through finding this thing, you found one of your divine passions, your sacred passions, those things that can only be revealed to you when you awaken the energy and the power within you, right? So that is what you've done in mastering what you've been called to master. And now the side quest is the main quest. The side boo is the main boo now. And that side quest has to do with the Hierophant, your inner knowing, your divine sacred passions, what you're here and what you're called to do in this life. This is your judgment. This is your judgment. What comes with this side quest turned main quest is the fulfillment of every desire you ever had. It brings a wholeness, a completeness to you. And I feel like judgment saying that's because in your past, without knowing what you were doing, you were giving your power away. You were giving it to everyone. And these people were sent there to take it. It was part of their soul contract. That's part of what they were here to do. So we're not going to get mad about it. We're just going to say that they were sent here. That was their purpose in this world, was to take from you, to take your power from you, to see how much they could get. And you didn't really know how important it was, right? To stand in your boundaries and not give people your power, whether that be parents, kids, relationships, whatever. You gave them your power. And part of getting your power back is owning your accountability in the situation, right? So you gave them your power. You're taking it back. Your power, along with the inner knowing that you've developed as a result of mastering what has been put before you, is going to lead to your fulfillment. And that is your judgment. In the past, you thought fulfillment looked like cars and clothes and houses and flexing, basically, you know.